Hey, Facebook, YouTube. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, I get excited doing this stuff. It's just feel my joy bubbling up, you know? It's crazy. It's not my joy, it's God's joy. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it, you know what I'm saying? I love it. It's just, I love it. All right, y'all. Okay, I got an interesting message here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Very important message. Ooh. Oh, yes, this is one of those, get ready for Hanukkah. Watch out, check out the Hanukkah. You know, Mac, about Hanukkah. People need to sell. Oh, I'm going to do a message on Hanukkah. Oh, yeah. Got to do a message on Hanukkah. I'm surprised people don't celebrate that, period, you know. Hanukkah is like more like a civil rights movement, but, you know, I'm leave that alone. I teach that later, you know, so we got the Star of David right there, you know what I'm saying? But that's another message. But I'm going to talk to you about the reality of this is very important when it comes to praising God or praising people or praising things. You know what I'm saying? It's the reality of emphasizing. Emphasizing. Ooh, this can be a monster, or it can be a hero. You know what I'm saying? This can make you a monster, it can make you a hero. If you understand the reality of emphasizing. Wow. Because here's the thing, you know, first of all, we got to define praise, you know. Praise is exalting something higher above, you know, exalting high or esteeming, you know. It's an exaltation. Like you think that this is, you know, you think God is great. You think God is great. The more you say God is great, God is great, God is great, God is great, and you exalting and making it big, and you know how they say magnify the Lord, you know, making large. You emphasize. That's what, and you know, but the procedure when you do that, what you praise is what you emphasize. Now, just like the ideal, like, you know, there's two lanes. I'll tell you about the two lanes. Like, people don't realize when you praise God, you're praising faith. Yeah. When you praise God, you're praising love. You're praising everything that has to do with God. You praising God, you praising wisdom. You praising God, you praising light. You praising you praising everything that has to do with God. You know what I'm saying? But when you not praising Him, you don't realize you're allowing darkness, or darkness, to give you a reason to exalt it. You allow, you know, the things of the natural, you know what I'm saying, be your reality of wanting to exalt. You know, if you're not praising, you know, God, you're exalting you're gonna find yourself exalting the other one, because you know the darkness of, you know, of God, of the opposite morally, is something tangible. Like, everybody has a sense of, like, I tell people, you lay on the bed, you trust your bed, you trust if you lay on the bed, you're gonna lay on something comfortable. If you sit in your car, if you're gonna trust that this car will move. When you get in your, get in something, I trust that I can touch this, tree, because I know the tree is there. See, boom, I touched it. You know what I'm saying? And I when I make my natural reality more likely, make the natural my reality, then I will emphasize it. See, because first you gotta, when you praise and say, this is great, that is great, that is great, that is great, what happens is you don't realize that you emphasized it, and now it's there. It becomes a reality to you, because it's, you can touch it, you can taste it, is 5 senses, you know what I'm saying? You can do all these things to these things, and that's what emphasizing, when you do that, it leads to emphasizing. More likely you will start making a big deal over something, guess what, that is tangible. I mean, it is tangible. I mean, the world is tangible to us, but watch this, is the world a true reality? I know people don't dig the Matrix, that movie, but that movie presents, a really a good sense of it's saying that, well, the world is not really real. And from a spiritual standpoint, it's not, because it's temporal. You know what I'm saying? It's here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff can be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It can, yes, we can touch something, but guess what? That thing can be destroyed. Just one, if a comet come through here, boom, destroy everything and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It was there, now it's gone. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about the world. The world is not really a tangible reality. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We emphasize it like it's a tangible reality, but really it's not one, and a lot of people fall a victim of that, that reality. We fall a victim in trying to make, like I tell people, the reality that we think we're supposed to believe, that we wake up this morning, we'll see another day. You know what I'm saying? No, tomorrow's not promised to no man. Can be here today, gone tomorrow. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? This world system, got all this television and radio and everything else, communication device, to try to show you that this reality is, something you can, put everything on. You can put every emphasis, you can magnify your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your kids, your this, you this, and bam, and it's gonna be wonderful and hunky-dory and everything gonna be wonderful. But the reality of life, that death is not prejudiced to no age. You can die at any age. That's a reality that, a lot of people will not accept. Certain people will not accept that, they think that their world is supposed to operate, the world is supposed to operate according to them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you have to operate according to the world, And that's the, biggest mistake, you can ever believe, that reality that the world, is going to operate according to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the world wants to sell you. They wants to sell you that, the world is going to cater to you concerning what you're going through and what problems you're facing. No. How many times it has to, but we want it, things to work out the way we want it and stuff like that. And with that reality, that it can give you a bad, view of looking at life. And now, when that happens and someone's taken in your life and something bad happened to you, hello, how you doing? That, something happens to you, all of a sudden now you're mad and now you're frustrated, and guess who's going to get the blame? Yep, that creator going to get the blame. Oh, not Satan that, comes to steal, kill, and destroy and make people life miserable. He's not going to get the blame. Oh, but that creator, he's such an evil person. And, hello, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get the blame. God is going to, of course, the creator going to get the blame of why your life is miserable. But guess what? Who are you praising? What are you hearing is causing you the praise that you will emphasize? Because guess what? You're going to hear, God taught me a while back that these commercials are praising, the earth. And it's like, I was like, yeah, I'm like, that makes sense. The commercials are praising the earth and they tell you how valuable this is, how valuable that is. And if you seek after this, you will get this value. You will seek after that, you'll get this value. But come on, y'all. We know it's here today. The reality is here today, gone tomorrow. That's the reality view of the situation. And people are not trying to reverence that reality. They believe that things are supposed to happen right. Everything's supposed to go, like I say, hunky-dory. But that's not reality. And it's not right. But guess what? Who are we emphasizing? Are we going to keep praising the things of this world? Are we going to, praising the the PT, you know what I'm saying, the people and things? Are we gonna, go through this saga and seeing all, these graves and seeing all this stuff in the garbage can, or stuff destroyed, stuff wasted, stuff taken away from? Are we gonna keep emphasizing certain things that are not really promised to us? Or are we going to emphasize the one that is giving us a chance to have a wonderful life, that can give us life and life more abundantly? They make things more better and more wonderful, and enjoy, situations, in our lives. We're praising the wrong thing. We're praising the things that are not really important. But we need to praise the Creator. Yes, praise the Creator and not the creation. And we need to be emphasizing the Creator and emphasizing who He is and what He's all about, and what He's all about concerning our purpose, because everything is given for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And we need Him to emphasize the purpose, or emphasize who we are, and emphasize the purpose also, so we can, believe in a true, stable, have something that can not just only last for this lifetime, but hello, how you doing? Last for a lifetime. Hello, how you doing? And that's what, we have to come to that understanding, better understanding, because if we keep emphasizing this temporal structures and thinking everything's supposed to work out, and, in our walk, that's the wrong thing. Come on, it's a creation. That's what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of how I see things concerning what's real. You know what I'm saying? But what's real is our Creator. And our Creator the Creator should be emphasized more and more in our lives, if we want to make sense of the life, or make sense of what has been given to us. And that's what's important if we want to truly live a better life in this world. That we got to emphasize what has been given to us, who we are. And if God gave us a car, we gave the car to bless somebody with, to be a blessing. He gave us that to be a blessing, not just to be blessed, but be a blessing to others and help others, And that's what, the Creator been all about from the get-go. And we need to see it for what it is. And you know what I'm saying, that what it ain't. It ain't all about you having all these things, It's all about Him, all about Him, giving glory to Him, that we can help other people, that they can get more better. And that's what the whole intentions of the Creator was all about, concerning His love, How Jesus Christ is trying to show us, on the cross, but we too blind in our lustful hearts, that we want to be about the image of people and getting all these things. Just say, I got all these things. Look, I got this car, I got this house, I got this, and I'm better than you, and all that kind of nonsense. That kind of mindset can mess your life up and have you having the wrong perspective of looking at life. So hope you understand this. Hope you, grasp it, and I hope you don't allow these nonsense, that the world's giving you, drive you crazy and think that you're going to get the right, correct way of living life. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory, Him forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.